Good morning, peeps. How are you doing? I'm just going to talk about what digital currencies are. So I'm just going to say in a very simplistic manner what digital currencies are. Digital currencies is a simple form of digital cash, right? And also the other element is called technology. So there's a two elements to it. One is a technology, another attribute to it is a cash. It can act as a cash. You can buy stuff, you can transfer act as a money, you can pay to somebody else, you can do business with it. So that's the digital currency, right? So I'm just going to be quickly, right? So what's the problem? Why people not understanding it, right? We have a 5,000 years old brain which does not perceive that new information the way it is, and that becomes a really hard for us to perceive the information and perceive it the way it is, right? And also we're not hanging out with the people they understand what digital currency is, right? So that's where it becomes a biggest issue, where we don't understand what digital currencies are, right? So like, is anything happening? Like, there's a lot of things happening on the bigger scale, right? So I'm in Melbourne right now. There's a blockchain hub in South Bank, and if I might get a chance, I might go and see there, and I'll probably go live there and show you guys there. So that's happening since 2014, and it's been funded by Blockchain Global, and also is funded by IBM. Everyone knows IBM, right? So, and there's a 3 continent. They're already in agri-digital, or agribusiness digital, right? So they are Europe, Australia, which is this. They already started the pilot project in New South Wales. And then the third country is Canada, right? So the masses not getting into it, but the government and the biggest corporation, they're already into it, right? So I guess the way I relate it, the why masses not getting it is like, I think the Facebook, think about when Facebook started, first of all, when internet started, 1992, nobody was believing in it. Everybody thinks it's nothing going to happen with it, right? So if you know Gary Vaynerchuk, he's I think the second person on the planet who took his business, I think, from 5 million to 52 millions when he put his one company on a website and selling wines on it, right? So that he took his 5 million business to 52 million business, right? So there's a huge shift. There's a huge paradigm shift, right? Like exactly the way it happens with the internet is exactly happening with the digital currency, right? So what's the solution for it? How can we find out, right? So there's a few ways you can hang out with the people who understand it. There's in every city around the globe or around Australia, there's every city they have meetup groups. They talk about digital currencies, right? Or you can go and read about it. What's the other thing? You can go and watch YouTube videos. Hey Fatini, hey Haman, how are you guys? And it's a massive paradigm shift, right? So all we gotta do is we gotta tweak our brain to start understanding what the digital currencies are, right? So the only way to do it, to hang out with the right people. That's the only way you can understand it. I mean, I'm doing a course here. It's like digital marketing course, and it's a day 3 for me. It's just to open up my brain that is bigger possibilities, what's happening around the globe, and what's the bigger corporations are doing. Till it come to the masses, it's already going to be implemented. Probably another 2-3 years. It's already been implemented, actually, right? The Commonwealth Bank, ANZ Bank, Westpac Bank, they're already onto it, right? So yeah, hang out with the right people. Look for the meetup groups. Look for if there's any conference with the digital currency. Just go and watch it. Okay, so what's the fourth thing you can do? You can send me a personal message. I can help you with that as well. Like and we can talk about it, and I'll take it to the next level if you want to know about digital currency, right? And the beautiful thing about the digital currency is anybody can invest in it. Anybody, like from 50 cents to $1 million. Like this is the beauty of it. This is the first time in the history it ever happened that masses can actually invest into the startups. That never happened. Like if you think about Facebook, Twitter, they got a criteria to, if you want to invest, you have to be on a certain level. But these digital currencies or the digital technology, anybody can invest in it. This is the first time ever happened in the history. All right, guys, PM me, personal message me if you want to know more about the digital currencies. You guys have a fantastic day. See you later.